For the sake of new viewers, and I'll tell you, due to my analytics, half of my, or not even half, 80% of the people that watch my channel are from different countries. So what I'd like to do is just do a brief introduction. I'm Pete Jensen. If you're subscribed to me, I guess you have some sort of idea who I am. You're probably subscribed due to the Mac Pro giveaway I gave away last week. Um, and I'd just like to introduce my buddy over here, Clearwater Chad. Chad.
Hi, everyone. And like Pete said, my name is Clearwater Chad. I do Scientology parody videos, and I do a couple regular series, Waterfalls, and we do regular live shows like this. And happy to be here. Thanks, Pete.
And in Theta, aka Marcus.
aka Devontae LaFleur, aka Croak Bennett, aka K Fuck Radio. I'm trying to think of other known aliases, and there's probably more, but yeah, Delta Gold Media kind of covers it all. It's all
Well,
the content that I create, and then the trauma community stuff obviously was in Theta. Uh, did Scientology videos in 2015 up to still do them.
and you were in Scientology, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, staff member at the Melrose Mission and Buenaventura Mission, and I went on course and worked with staff at CC International, Celebrity Center International, and people at American Saint Hill Organization on L. Ron Hubbard Way,
Mhm.
LA Day, and AO, Advanced Organization, where they deliver the OT levels.
Now I know you're probably pretty busy with Scientology when you were out in LA, but what do you think of LA? I mean, I have mixed feelings.
I only made a couple of friends.
Yeah.
It's hard to make a friend in LA, kind of like Nashville.
Yeah.
There was a song, uh, "Everything's Gonna Be All Right" by Sean. Yeah, this was a hit in the '90s, and he said, "Oh, it's called a lullaby or rockabye." Uh,
I know. I've heard it.
you know the song I'm talking about?
Rockabye.
Yeah, and he says, LA ain't so bad. It's just kind of like Nashville with a tan, and that lyric really like made a hell of a lot more sense when I moved there,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I lived in Nashville prior. Yeah.
One thing I found when I go to LA is that everyone is in the industry. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh
You get
yeah,
that?
it's all. That's why it's hard to make a friend because
Yeah.
everyone is looking for a something to mine out of you, like some sort of
Right.
resource. Like you are a resource, and if you can network efficiently and meet the right people, because it's all about who you know,
Right.
um, you know, then and people use that like crazy, like in bars picking up chicks and stuff. Like, oh yeah, I'm the guy that does and they believe them,
Yeah.
and they're disappointed sorely.
Yeah. When a relationship is based upon what can I get out of this? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
for me.
exchange, pure
Yeah.
exchange. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's why I think it was kind of hard to make friends. I have a couple, Hal Ozan and Isaac Watts and Mario Reyes. Those are three names that come to mind, but that's out of how many people I met. That's so many people. It's such a small percentage out of how many people that I was interacting with.
Chad, your mic's on mute. I don't know if you got that on there purposely.
Yeah, because one of the streams a couple times ago, I got criticized for breathing. So trying to mute now.
Don't fucking breathe, dude. What's your
How
problem, bro?
dare you? You know
God.
what I did? I had to
You're doing
configure
that
my
big mouth breathing.
I had to configure my
They're
mic.
like, we don't want to listen to this unhealthy fuck.
I'm gonna start calling you emphysema, Chad.
True. I
In-
know, right?
No, I had to put a noise gate on my mic to like essentially, unless the volume is of a certain volume, then you won't hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yep.
you're spared from my breathing. And I got the mute button pretty damn close to me too.
And
So.
I take notes, like not take notes, but if something happens, I need to write it down. Like they said, they could hear me scribbling. I'm like, geez, I'll make sure I mute my friggin' mic. You
Oh
know.
my
I do, yeah,
god!
I do that. I mean, and then
Hear
back
you
You
on.
know, like you
scribbling?
can't please anyone. You know.
No, 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 no. It's impossible.
That's true. There is no pleasing everyone. You can't please everyone.
No, no.
You
If you
can't.
try. Let's say hello to people in the chat real quick. We have my good friend Juliana.
Hey, Julie.
She's so
Oh,
sweet.
hey.
Very, very sweet girl.
Yes, very.
Yep.
Who else we got here? On Hada on Fire. Oh, looking forward to your interview with Kelly, Chad. I didn't know that. I didn't know you had an interview coming up with Kelly.
I didn't either, so I hope I do though because that'd be cool as hell.
That would be a big score for you.
Yep.
Kelly, another sweet girl. And speaking of Kelly, what a transition here. How about that werewolves thing last night? Did you were you able to catch that, Marcus? Because Chad was involved in it.
Werewolves? No, I don't know nothing
Yeah,
about it. I
I don't
was
know
in
if you've ever
Eve.
heard of it. Yeah, it's essentially
I
like
was trying to move junk in space, man, in a video game. Like it's like I was a warehouse manager, just like beep beep beep. Come on, man, get this shit out of here for hours.
what were you playing Forklift Simulator?
But well, basically, Eve is just a giant database, and it represents like all of the aspects of what could happen in like space industry. So yeah,
Oh,
sort of.
so they could technically just make up anything if it's space industry.
Yep.
But
Well, I mean, it goes, whatever. It's a sci-fi, and then there's
yeah,
all
yeah,
the race crap. But
they try to keep it realistic.
well, most of the content is player driven. So like
Okay.
the people who live out in the lawless areas are player run organizations. So it's communities,
Hmm.
cultures of gamer, like big gaming cults.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. It reminds me too much of a World of Warcraft or something like that. That's not
Yeah.
something you have to pay. You have to pay subscription for that, like some
No,
people
it's free to
$10 a month.
play. But if you live in the lawless space, you can make enough money to in game to pay for your subscription.
I noticed Chad on mute, looking him over there breathing.
I was. I'm clearing my throat too.
That's when we need it. Space, like Darth Vader vibes.
Oh man. So anyway, the Chad was involved in this werewolves game, which
Okay.
included
Oh, that was the helicopter game.
Yep.
yes, exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
I
So it
was
involved
aware of that. I saw the thingy
it
in my
involved like
notifications.
not yeah, it involved like 9 different creators, and two of them ended up being werewolves.
Okay.
And it's essentially like a murder mystery dinner type thing where you don't know who's the werewolves, and one person's a doctor and one person's a medium, things like that. And I know Mitch Brisker was one of
You mean bitch
the
Brisker?
werewolf. Yes, that guy. He ended up being one of the werewolves, and
Okay.
I did leave early, and I didn't catch who was the second werewolf, but I know Claire or not
So it's kind of
someone
like
ended up
Clue.
yeah, it's like Clue.
Okay.
Wow,
All right.
that's
That's
a good way
awesome.
to put it. It's a good way.
Yeah, those are fun games. We used to play Clue, me and my cousins. It
Yeah,
can be a really fun game.
in the
And
conservatory with the
cool
knife.
idea to do it. Broadcast like
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really fun.
it's like old
Griff,
radio
Griff won, of
broadcast.
course.
Griff won.
Clearwater Chad could definitely be a Clue name. There's Colonel Mustard, Clearwater Chad. I think you fit right in there. But like I said, Mitch Brisker ended up being one of the werewolves, and I don't know who the second werewolf was. Chad, you hung around to the end, right? Who
Well,
ended up?
like Julie put it, Denver Stevo.
It was Denver Steva.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, because I remember watching it. He was so damn quiet. He didn't
Yeah.
say a thing. Yeah, I guess that was his strat.
Yeah, it was
It,
fun.
it worked. Oh my god, it totally worked.
Alex
Denver
wants me to create
Steva.
a time paradox. Apparently, he says we can only see you and not the other people on your channel. FYI, I know that. Um, but if I want to create a time paradox, I can do that.
Nice.
Oh, whoa.
Time paradox.
Geez, I spent like $1,000 on equipment, and I can't do a time paradox.
I can't even get volume half the time.
Chad can't even get his mic. This is what happened yesterday. So they got all 9 people, and they should have known.
I need
I mean,
sound
I mean,
effects.
I shouldn't say they should have known, but it's obvious. You get 9 people in a stream, someone's gonna have a technical difficulty. You know what I mean? So Chad's microphone ended up not working. So they're going through all the instructions, and Chad's trying to. It gets to Chad where he's supposed to introduce himself, and his microphone just doesn't work. Like, oh, all right, well, we'll come back to Chad. So eventually, Chad's trying to get it to work. What were you doing, Chad? You were.
Yeah, I called my brother, he called me, and he got me through it. But it took forever. I had to restart my computer twice.
But I mean,
And,
before you restarted the computer, what were you doing? Like unplugging mics and plugging them back in?
I mean, that's the only thing. Yeah, take yourself out of the studio, unplug your mic, and for the
Yeah,
hell of
yeah.
it, unplug the camera. And of course, neither of them worked. You know.
So then eventually you restarted, and
Yep.
then
After
and
the
then
second restart, he figured out something. I already forgot what, because I was
yeah.
in a daze. And then after the second restart, it worked. And then, but like you said, by the time I got back in, the game was half over, and I was already dead. So I ate my kill zone.
Yeah. So he gets back in with the microphone working, and Kelly, who was running the game, goes, "Oh, Chad, we hate to tell you, but you're dead, and and mute your microphone, please." So he sat there muted, like the whole.
That was
So
funny.
That's
I mean, looking
hilarious.
back, it was funny. It wasn't funny at the time.
No, I'm sure it was so frustrating for you at the time, but
Oh my
we
god, I
go.
couldn't believe it. You know, it's never
Yeah.
happened to that extent. You know.
but as soon as he gets it to work, he can't even talk. So
It was
that was
funny because
hilarious.
sorry to cut you off, Pete. It was funny because it was her idea for me to come as Griff Killzone. I'm like, you know, she's a bigger creator. I didn't even know she knew that character that I did.
Yeah. Trying to fix this.
So I've put y'all on the stream on my end, and Beachcomber said I'd rather just look at Marcus.
All right.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, Alex was letting me know, Marcus, we can only see you and not the other people on your channel. FYI.
Consider yourself lucky, Alex.
I said I'm aware of that. But now y'all are like in these little tiny boxes underneath.
Yeah.
You're right underneath me.
We'll wave.
You can. The little tiny people underneath there. I can't get it. Ooh.
Nice.
What? What?
So guys, I
What is
got
happening?
I got some big news, guys. Just so you guys know, Marty Rathman is running for city councilman in the city of Clearwater.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, and
Clear-
he's there's a video on it on my channel. He's raising the gas tax by 50 cents if he gets elected.
I didn't see that. Is
I
that
just
new?
uploaded it.
Is that today?
Yep, just right before it
Breaking.
came on.
That's a Clearwater
Breaking
news
news.
story.
Okay. So Clearwater, where though?
Florida.
Yeah, we'll say Florida this time.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, well, yeah. It's Clearwater, really, anywhere. Jeez, this microphone will not stay. I had to jerry rig my camera.
These fancy OBS people.
Yeah.
I mean, we're using
using OBS.
StreamYard, right? Yeah, y'all are using StreamYard. I'm using
Thanks, Julie.
OBS.
Let me talk real quick about the giveaway I did last week. I gave away a Mac Pro. And I had like 230 people sign up to win.
Kirsten
And,
can't use that. That's one of the chat in the chat here because she's legally blind. She can only hear us all anyway, but she loves us all equally. Just want to say
Oh, well, that's
sweet.
sweet to say. It's very nice. So like I said, giving away this Mac Pro, I did, you see the YouTube backend analytics. 90% were from, or like 80% were from a different country. 1% were female. So that just goes to show I don't attract women.
Not even when you're
however-
giving shit away?
Not even, I can't, yeah, right? I could have a Mac Pro hanging out of my pants and
Mhm.
No one's gonna watch.
Mm,
So a gentleman from Amsterdam ended up winning.
yeah.
So I said I'll cover anything that's in the U.S. The shipping because I put it in them flat rate boxes if it fits the chips. Ends up in Amsterdam, and he's got to cover the shipping for that. He sends me a quote, $890 they want to ship to Amsterdam,
Wow.
which is
Yeah.
crazy,
That's
crazy. I
nuts.
guess due to the weight or something like that.
Of a
So
MacBook Pro or a
no,
Mac Pro?
A Mac Pro.
A
So
full tower.
yeah, heavier. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
damn, man.
yeah,
That's ridiculous. I
yeah.
mean, that's
That's
more than the product, isn't
wackadocious.
it?
Yeah, so he had a workaround. He has family. I'm not gonna say where, but in
Hey,
one of
Jeff.
the U.S. states that I'll be shipping it to in the U.S. and I guess he'll pick it up on holiday, as they
Nice.
call it. Yeah,
Oh,
you know
Oh,
how
that's good.
European people they call vacation holiday.
celebrate
That's
holiday.
great though, Pete. That's
Yeah, yeah.
really impressive that you did that and it worked out great.
Oh man, I had to bribe. I had to bribe to get 500.
I mean, I couldn't believe how many subscribers it got you. That was a great
Yeah.
idea.
And then once you get to 500, you realize you need 3,000 watch hours, right? Yeah. You can't win.
I wish I could give
Uh,
some of my watch hours away, man.
I'll tell you, and this is just came to me too. The reason I gave away this Mac Pro is because I have so many of them. There's there was a media company that closed, and they gave away all of their old machines.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of just setting up a farm of all these machines to constantly run my content to up my
Oh
watch
yeah,
hours.
sure, sure.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, like
yeah, they're
I
all
did
different
a
IPs. Yeah.
those waterfall videos could be done just to have live chill waterfall, loop them, and
the way you do it too actually is pretty smart. Where you
yeah, I
run some of
just
your art.
throw up a picture or a video and loop some audio that I
Right,
did and
right.
just let it roll.
Yeah.
I do that when I go out of town usually.
It's pretty smart. And
Yeah.
Denver Stevo, he's also got the right idea.
Yeah, and a lot of,
Sleeping with
yeah,
Stevo.
he gets good content. Good. There's a lot of people that watch that.
Yeah.
There's
Isn't that
conversations, late
weird that
night
there's a lot of people?
conversations, you know.
I know.
It's reminiscent of the chat rooms of yore.
Of Merck, as we were saying
Oh
yesterday.
yeah, well there's that,
MIRC. Yeah.
and then BB. You know,
I was on a
or
thing back in the day called virtual chats, and it was like in the Lycos era.
yeah,
I think it was even ran by Lycos. Remember Lycos, Chad?
I don't.
No.
It was like the old search engine. Like I think it even predated Yahoo.
Hmm.
You
I
know
remember
Lycos, right?
Prodigy.
Am I the only one? Oh,
Remember,
Prodigy was up there too. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Ask
that would have been
Jeeves.
the one of an alternative. The Prodigy was very big down here. I don't know where the company started, but it was huge down here.
Right.
Everybody had anyone who had a 14.4K modem, and if you had a 14.4K modem, you probably had a computer and you were probably going to connect to some service. Prodigy was the one back in the 90s.
Sif says, "Hey,
He said.
how do I give moderation to someone?" I was just going to give it to Juliana, but I think I have to do that on YouTube, right?
Yeah, YouTube.
Beach said that part of that would be insurance costs for the shipping as well.
Oh, you think
Still,
so?
still a ridiculous price. That's what Beach
Yeah.
said,
He gave me like 3 different price quotes.
right?
Mm,
Hmm.
so.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I had to ship my whole rig across country twice. When I went to Sacramento and then when I came back, and it was around, I want to say $300 each way. First time I packed it, it was, I mean, it was massive and it wasn't a lot of stuff, but it was sensitive, you know, hardware, computer stuff, and electronic audio stuff. So I packed it, and then I repacked it, and I packed it and surrounded it with boxes and more boxes. And so basically anyone who's carrying that box could like throw it around for a couple of days. And even if they did that, it would still survive everything in it.
Sorry, I was
Nice.
adding her.
Oh,
okay,
Alex
cool.
says, okay, let's see what he says here. Oh boy, if I want to tease the project that we're working on,
It doesn't matter, Juliana.
then he gives me permission to play the MP3 he just sent me on Discord. Now, let's see if anyone can hear it, is the thing. It should. But I may have to actually make a setting change if people don't. So tell me if they hear it. Anybody hear anything?
Like, besides you? No.
Well,
Oh, now I'm hearing it, but I
Little
think it's
something.
through your speaker.
okay. So what I'm going to have to do is... Oh, Amy said they heard it. Shit. Okay, so I'm going to play this. Juliana says she didn't. Well, why would you
I hear it like through your microphone.
Oh, you're
No,
hearing it through my headset is what it is. I know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I need to do. Y'all are going to love this. But you're going to lose my mic for a sec.
Chad will breathe over it if you want.
I know, right?
All right, here we go.
I'll take some notes.
Japan's here also. Juliana in Japan will fight it to the death.
Nice.
French battle.
No, I think I need to route it.
Go go Power Thetans.
I hear Go Go Power Ranger.
Go go Power Thetans.
Y'all are still hearing it.
Better than in affluence
Yeah, but I mean, that's the way I
because
hear
we
it.
are in power.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
What is this?
Okay, hold on. I can get this. I got to change it. I did my output, not my input. So if I use cable D here, you're going to lose my voice. And
Oh, there we go. Here comes the copyright strike.
Go go Power Thetans. Go go Power Thetans. Better than in affluence because we are in power.
Nice.
okay. There that was.
I'm
Thanks,
glad-
Alex.
I mean, thank you.
Send me those vocal stems. I will mix it.
Oh my god.
This is for the Alex. Can I tell them what it's for? I mean, or is that just it? You're gonna say that later.
I should apologize in advance. No, it genuinely made me laugh. So.
That's good. That's great.
That's cool.
No, you won't get a copyright because I did all of that, and it's not an exact, copy. It's a derivative. That's what they call it. A derivative, otherwise known as a cover song.
Did we establish? Oh, Michelle's here. She wasn't the werewolf, right? Oh, the other werewolf was who you said? Oh, Denver Steve-O
yep.
and Mitch. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone thought it was. I personally thought it was Claire, and there was good reasoning because Mark Headley died, so they thought Claire had killed her husband. And
Wait,
You know.
what? Wait. No.
oh, we're back to the werewolf game.
Okay. I'm
This isn't in real life.
sorry. I'm high. I'm like, what the? I think I'm not high enough. Is what the problem is.
Yeah. All I caught was Claire killed her husband. Breaking
What
news.
the fuck? Mark Headley's dead? What the fuck? That must have happened last night.
Yeah, that would have been big news.
Well, it did happen last night in the game.
Yeah.
Michelle
So she.
Carpenter was the murderer.
So how is she the? I thought the werewolves are the murderer. I was so lost with this game.
Yeah, Clue can get. I remember trying to take out the pieces of Clue when my cousin was trying to show me how to play it. I'm like, because I played Monopoly and stuff, but
Right.
like this was totally different. And he was trying to explain it to me, and I was like, I just don't fucking understand.
Juliana said, "I thought it was clear because she was trying too hard." I totally agree. I mean, but then again, trying too hard is, I guess the name is. I don't know. I would suck at that game so hard. And Juliana, I was speaking with in the chat, and she goes, "It's a game about lying or something like that." So first of all, I think the Scientologists would probably have a leg up because they're used to lying in when they were in. So
Yeah.
they know the deal.
To them, yeah. To everyone else and themselves, for sure.
Yeah.
It was fun though.
No, yeah, it seemed fun. It seemed like a good time. And I didn't know it was Friday the 13th, so
I
it
didn't
takes
realize that
someone
either.
it takes someone like a Kelly Copter to organize, something fun like that. So
Yeah.
shout out to her. That was a really cool thing to do. You know.
Derivative equals a cover. Stolen goods. I don't know, Lorna. Um, I mean, a derivative is actually something where you go and, like, say, Nobuo Ematsu, a great composer who does a lot of music for video games. If I were to do a derivative, like, say, of his score for the battle with Sephiroth on acoustic guitar, that would be a derivative work.
Oh,
But it's
totally.
also a cover. It's also a cover. But, the arrangement and stuff is what the derivative aspect of it is.
Yeah, you lost me at derivative.
Me too.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Did y'all see my shirt that I got from Shut the Fuck Up, Donnie?
Is it? Are you wearing it?
No,
Uh,
I wore it on Alec on Apostate Alex's thing we did. It's a Big Lebowski shirt. It's the dude's shirt.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes.
It says art on it, and it has the 68, 69, or maybe it's 67, 68 bowling tournament patch where they won, and it says Medina Sod on the back. Yeah, it's like totally a legit prop costume type deal, and it feels really comfortable. And if I put on some sunglasses, I got enough hair. I'm thinking about growing my scruff out for Halloween and maybe do a little goatee and go as the dude.
Either that or Jesus.
I mean,
Got the
they
hair
look
for
kind of similar.
it.
I think Jesus would be
Actually,
a little darker, but
well, historically speaking, yes, but
yeah,
not in these
the
new
white Jesus.
renditions.
Yeah,
Yeah, these new renditions of Jesus.
yeah, the all white, clean Mister Clean Jesus. I like my Jesus to be whiter than bleach. In fact, let's not make the cross out of wood. Let's just make it out of porcelain.
This is really annoying, right?
What is going on over there, Pete?
Looks like his
Well,
cat got his camera.
I had a mic, or a camera stand, but since I bought a new monitor, it doesn't fit on the monitor, so I have to jerry rig it, and as you see,
It's
it
falling. It's
slides
falling.
down.
I don't like where this is
I can't
going.
win. I can't win.
I don't like where this is going.
I can't win with this
Oh
thing.
man, duct tape. Come on.
It is duct tape. It is duct tape.
Are you
Exactly
kidding
what it
me?
is.
How heavy is that thing?
It's my cell phone and it's duct taped. I just think I need to double wrap it. See, I'm using it.
I think so, Lorna. I mean, we're gonna talk about copyright stuff. We can do it. I can look it up. I mean, I know most of it. but
I don't know
I don't like
anything
being. I mean, I don't necessarily like being tested on it. Um, but things have changed since things always change. The law changes, and there are
There
like
we
the
go.
DMCA too changed a lot of things. But the core things are fixation, derivative, and
I got it now.
Very good.
what's the transfixation.
I went live once and I watched an episode of Hoarders on YouTube, and I was just commenting on it, and I got a YouTube copyright strike for that.
For
So
what?
I don't for watching an episode of Hoarders,
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
can't do
one of
that.
my favorite shows. How do I take this down?
You just can't be
No, you
watching
can't.
shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How come people can watch YouTube videos and comment on them, and this Hoarders was on YouTube? I mean, I
Well,
just thought.
because it's owned by another entity,
So you're
publishing
saying
entity.
so what? It's because they've done actual publishing on their content, as
Yeah,
opposed to like I can
there used
comment
to
on a
be a
police
ton of
body cam video.
channels. Man, they cleaned it up a lot, but there used to be a ton of channels that would constantly upload stuff, like
Right.
movies and
Sure.
DVDs, all this stuff, and concerts, stuff that like was published in physical form and sold in physical form, and people had digitized them and would keep uploading them, and yeah, Warney, Sony, and Universal and YouTube have an auto content ID flagging system now that is essentially like, it's not a AI, but it's sort of like a technology
I'm
specific
sure
in
it
audio
essentially.
technology.
I'm sure it essentially reads the like wavelengths and
Yeah, there's
stuff like that.
comparison, like a comparative wavelength. They even because there were the old trick people used to do to get away with that was slow the video down by
Yeah.
point
Or
zero
mirror it.
one, yeah, or flip the
Yeah.
polarity,
Yeah.
and that
They've gotten
doesn't
wise.
now that doesn't work anymore. They fixed all of that, and
Right.
so sometimes I think it's a calibration issue at this point. I think
Yeah.
AI should take over doing this stuff probably at some point. That's just me, but or at least humans using AI as prompting to figure out what's the best way to do this without flagging a bunch of people for no damn reason. Absolute. What was that? What was that comment?
It said absolutely awesome to know the game is so prevalent. You knew what I was talking about. I'm guessing the game, the rapper. Probably not, but I don't know what the game is. I missed that part.
Probably the werewolf game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had no clue. But when you said clue, I think that's a real good comparison to what this was. It was Marcus with the wrench in the conservatory.
What? Yeah. Okay.
Hey, just throwing it out there.
Conservatory. I've never been to a conservatory.
It's one of the many rooms. She said, "Oh my God, scroll up." Oh, oh man.
I know it's a lot of work.
Yeah. I need a dedicated scroller. Let me ask the producer backstage to do it. Hey, producer. Yeah. So what else we got, guys?
Yeah, I don't know what else is going on.
What else is new? What else is new in you guys' lives? Chad, I'm sure you got like 3 more live streams tonight. What's up? What's up with you?
No, this is the second one though. We did the Nerdy Bunch at 1,
Oh, I did see that. I caught that. Yes.
and then tomorrow I'll put one to go.
It was you, Juliana, and Mark Ingram. Is that his name?
Mark Turi.
Turry. Yeah, I'm wearing it.
And I think, and I'm not just saying this to be cute. I think Mark Bunker is coming on Poland to go tomorrow night.
Oh, good.
Cool.
I'm sure he's got
Car
to do
Doing
it
it
talk?
on
now.
one of the weekends. I think it is tomorrow.
Is that car
Yeah.
talk?
No, that's Wednesdays. This is
Oh.
Sundays when he has a guest.
Oh, okay.
I'd love to have like a show that is on at a certain time weekly, so you know about it.
Uh,
But it's hard to do with
Yeah,
if you're not streaming by yourself. For everyone to get their schedules aligned.
it is hard to
Call.
find the sweet spot where no one else is really on.
look,
Alex said he
look at
almost
this
cried on
asshole.
his live stream today.
Nice.
That's funny.
So many comments.
Apostate Alex shared that he almost cried on his live stream today. What was? Did y'all
Oh
see it? I didn't see it.
I didn't see that
no!
one.
What was
What was it about, dude? Shit, I've cried on a couple.
I haven't got there yet. I'm about to cry if this freaking phone falls down again.
Mm.
No, I think I really got it this time. Just need
Peace.
extra duct tape.
Oh, he hit 10K subs and he got all emotional.
Wow.
Well,
Aw.
grats, dude. Grats.
Hey, that's a big milestone.
It
I'll give it to
sure
him.
is.
Round of applause.
Man, I don't know how you
Round of
keep
applause.
track of that many people, me. Cool, that's a lot.
Yeah. Jeez. 10K.
I
And
probably got that many relatives.
you really only need a base of a couple thousand people that consistently watch your content to start moving up the ranks. In my opinion, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I just ask AI.
Well, I listened to a couple things Aaron said. He said if you want, last year when I was trying to do this, he said he didn't say it to, in general. He said if you want to grow a channel, you do a video a day, and
Yeah.
and
I go by like a broadcast schedule thing because I was used to that prior, like in another life. Right when I moved back, I got into broadcast,
Mm.
and for Cumulus. So I kind of do the consistency is key. So
Right.
like the video every day is for sure consistent at AF.
Yeah.
But depending, I kind of have to sort of gauge what I can do, when I can do it with everything else that I'm doing, because I'm doing shit for 5 different channels and I'm working on a record too, trying to get a band together.
I have nothing to talk about daily.
you need to come up with some characters.
That may be key. Yeah. I
I
mean,
got 3 characters that fight each other.
I love it too.
yeah, Chad, you really do. You have carved out a little niche here in SBTV.
It didn't happen overnight either. You know what I mean?
No. But I mean, everyone knows who you are. I mean,
Thanks.
Brian.
in a sense.
The first 4 months of it, the only thing I did was Clearwater Chad, though. You know what I mean? So it was a process.
And like we said before, unfortunately, Tampa Brad fell off. So
Right. So that's when he dried up. So I couldn't really get any content
Yeah.
from him. So I had to discover other things. And
yeah, it's sort of a bummer. I think the Griff Calzone is a hit. And
Yeah.
I knew it right away too. It was from Andy Kaufman shit, man. I was like, man, that's that shit. That's that shit.
Not many people even still to this day realize it's Andy Kaufman, Tony Clifton.
And what dedication to the bit with
man.
having that calzone actually in front of you.
That's what Mark said too.
Did you order that calzone like prior?
Yeah, and they're like a half hour away from my home each way to get those. It's not every pizza place has them, so it is kind of a production.
Mute your mic, dude.
I know, I'm breathing.
Oh, Lord have mercy. No, you're not. I was just fucking joking, man.
I'm just glad it's working.
I'm being irreverent. Oh.
Oh my god, half hour away to go get the calzone.
Brian's in the chat. I'm gonna throw his thing on the screen. His book, all about Scientology, my Scientology haikus and limericks. published September 15th, 2023, last month.
Who is this?
Kindle and paperback.
Who is this?
Brian Lucas. He's
Oh, is that poet?
yeah, Poe.
Oh,
Poet. Yeah, poet from a
let
poet.
me let's definitely let me put you up there. And how do I do this?
Well, I mean, I think it's visible from where it
No,
is.
but I just wanted to make it bigger and give him
Make
a
it bigger. Okay. Typical male.
I don't know. I wanted to give him a proper advertisement there, but
Hell yeah. It's actually
uh,
really great. I read it. I got an advanced digital copy.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
and it's officially out on Amazon now.
Um yes, and
All right,
paperback.
well,
And
go
Wow.
paperback. And the
get your
paperback,
copy.
there's going to be artwork uh in the book. So the what there's I think there's a limited of what is there right now, and until the ones with the pictures are going to be available is what I think. I don't know 100% sure, but that's that.
This Griff calzone, he makes a good point. It is a great excuse to eat more calzones. So make sure just how often you're going to do that character because you may throw on a couple extra pounds there, Chad.
Oh, I definitely did. Unfortunately.
If you'll be scarfing
Well,
down
he be walking
calzones
too, bruh.
every time
Like
for
he
a
be
video.
Yeah.
walking all the time.
Yeah, you're right.
I
You're right. I
purposely
see
do
him
it to
at
get exercise, but
waterfalls
yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah. He's walking those calories off.
Yep. I need to start doing that too. I went for a walk this week. I do 1.2 miles on the Broadmoor trail. And it's
Nice.
like
That's nice.
yeah, it's 1.2 miles, and it's if you do it a couple times a week, you know,
I have the Appalachian
Yeah.
Trail
less
about
pain.
2 miles away from me. Sometimes I'll do that. I mean, I'm not hiking the whole thing, but I'll do a mile of the Appalachian Trail. It's nice. There's some
Oh, that's beautiful
nice
stuff.
overviews. Yeah,
It's
in Greenwood
beautiful
Lake.
stuff.
It's really nice out
Yep.
Totally. Huh.
there. A Griff Calzone mascot and sponsor you for a pizza place. Hey,
You never know.
no, I mean, might be onto something. although,
Hmm.
uh, although I don't know, more most of these places, you're trying to look for healthy choices, healthy options. I don't know if eating calzones and increasing your weight is the best marketing thing, but I don't know. That was disgusting. So Marcus,
Yeah.
in the circle here, what is this software you're using? OBS?
Yes. And hardware. It's not. It's. Um. Hmm. Um.
I just never seen anyone in the circle before, and I've never seen anyone move the circle before, which is even cooler.
Oh. Well, I could play like little intros and stuff, and
Ugh, I gotta get
switch
an
scenes.
intro.
Like now I'm here, and now that's
Whoa!
there, and then now there's this.
Oh, so you could show the chat on your screen.
Yeah, sure.
I gotta get
Yeah,
into
Oh.
that.
there's the Delta Gold Media. This is the K Fuck Radio preset.
Nice.
KFC,
And
KFUC.
this is my Monday broadcast
That's pretty neat.
preset. And this is just which one? Oh, that was main menu. That's main monitor. There's that. I'm not gonna. I don't want to give anyone a seizure. But I have some special effects too, but I don't want to give anyone a seizure.
I have a green screen, but I don't use it. But
Yeah, there's a screen right here. I can use it. I have about I don't know 10 feet or so to shoot
yeah,
on it, but use that as some
sweet.
side fill.
So next stream, what I want to do is, and I don't know if you guys want to get involved in this, but and Marcus, I really am going to have to consult with you. But I wanted to go through some of my favorite funny YouTube videos. In terms of like, there's some. Have you ever seen Mike Rowe on QVC?
Sure, I know. Well, I don't think I've seen him on QVC. No.
Oh yeah, he was a host on QVC, and it's absolutely hilarious.
Hmm.
And there's other, I mean, I just need to know the ins and outs of what I can show and what I can't show on YouTube.
Well, it's Mike Rowe. So, and usually Mike Rowe is associated with a network. In this case, sounds like QVC.
But it's like 30 years old. It's been
Don't
shown
give a
on
shit.
other YouTube
Don't
channels.
care. It's still
Yeah.
there's still probably a rights owner. Yeah,
Oh,
you
don't
bet
shut
your
me
ass.
down. Don't shut me down
I'm not
already.
shutting you down, bro. They'll shut you down.
Mhm.
I've tried to tell some of my friends who have had their channels just
Striked.
no, not striked, like
Shut down.
eliminated. Yes, and you know tried to tell them like
She.
I'm taking risks, not risks, but like I'm going to take claims doing what I do every Thursday because there are some artists that I know that are signed to major labels and have been, used their music used in film and television. But I
Right.
have their permission to play their music from them and their publisher. So when I
Right.
get a claim, I have to get the signed thing now because of
Ugh.
to get it removed from their auto content ID claim system that will spam you with claims from some rights owner on their
Right.
behalf.
Ugh.
Okay? And when it goes like that until you get your clearance, um, any possible virility or momentum is going to get shut off immediately because you get content claims and then it just pulls it right out of the algorithm. So, but if you have media clearances,
Yeah.
you can get the auto content ID stuff removed, and then you're okay. You could broadcast 24/7 of what you are approved to broadcast as long as it's under the certain usually ad free conditions.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
In which case, you'd also probably have to alert the publisher just so you're not getting some false strikes in a net event anyway.
Yeah,
And
I mean, most of the time it's really not an. It depends on how they published. Like a lot of independent artists even publish their own stuff, and they don't have a label. But YouTube, when they depending on how they publish it and what they boxes they check,
mhm.
and they opt in for YouTube money. What that means is that it goes into basically a subtopic of CD Baby or DistroKid or whatever service they're using, a subtopic of that main topic. And if people listen to it, uh, there's monetization monies, streaming royalties. It pays 0.003 to 0.008 cents per stream.
Yeah.
And then they collect that for you, your distributor. And unless you have basically anything else that is playing your music, they're going to say, hey, no, that's ours. Hey, no, that's ours. Hey, no, that
Yeah.
belongs to that person. This belongs to
Right.
that person. Till you can get them to remove the auto content ID claim for your channel,
Uh-huh.
it'll be a nightmare.
Hey, do you have any idea how much money people make off Spotify streams? I just looked this up the other day.
It's 0.008.
Yes, isn't that ridiculous?
Well, it's not ridiculous if we're allowed to play it constantly. But see, that's the problem. That's what I'm doing. Is like I want to basically. I don't know if everyone can hear that, but that won't get you a content flag. But if it does, it will be immediate. Like, oh, okay, no problem. The ability to stream 24/7, like kind of like radio stations used to do.
Mm-hmm. Or
had
Scientology does
advertisers.
on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But I'd say that I've got 40 hours of cleared music.
Jeez.
That's
I'm
quite a bit
guilty
of
of
shit.
watching the Scientology YouTube channel for about an hour. It is so ridiculous.
I
The
did
videos,
watch
so
the
funny.
Scientology television when it came out on
Oh my
cable
god!
in 2018, and
Was that cable too?
yeah, they have their own network, and
Huh.
it was added to the cable channels, all the cable channels, and I watched it for a little while and watched the people who made the banjos and shit, and I was like, this is just unreal,
Japan's has
unbelievable.
Spotify has cracked down on people releasing really short songs and then paying themselves millions and millions of times to make tons of cash money. I think I know what he's talking
Uh,
about because some artists what they'll do is they'll release like BS just to have like their
Stuff
dedicated
playing.
band group playing it over and over in an effort to get paid.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see that.
essentially gaming the system.
Yeah, I
And
could definitely
yeah,
see that.
I
But you'd
guess
need some
Spotify got wise
hardware.
to that.
You'd need some. Uh,
You
it's
need about
same like it's like
10 Mac
mining.
Pros just sitting around
Oh yeah,
playing shit all the time.
yeah. How many Mac Pros you got over there?
I don't want to tell you guys.
Yeah.
I do not want
Let's get it. Start me up. Start me up. I'll never stop. Oh my way.
Getting low again.
Getting what?
So the camera's getting low again.
Oh yeah,
I
man.
gotta really rig that thing.
Give it some Viagra or something.
Maybe I just move my monitor down lower. That's as low as it goes. I just don't want you to see my dirty floor is the problem. It's supposed to be from here up, where it looks clean.
Yeah, you got a nice setup though, Pete.
Thanks, bud. I try. I also have some more lights coming. I shouldn't even say that. I'm embarrassed. I bought more lights. What am I doing? Really? What am I doing? I don't need that junk.
Well, what are the
Uh,
lights for?
I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue, man. I just
Just
bought them, and I have two
oh
packs
my
in
god.
in over there that I just don't have a spot for. I don't know.
Mm.
Back with the duct tape. Hold on.
I wanted to
Well,
ask what kind of mic that is.
Yeah,
I
it looks
have
fancy.
a
5 inch.
Elgato Wave 3. Yeah, I have all Elgato equipment.
Nice.
Yeah, they don't pay me. They should.
Maybe
And
someday.
maybe someday. Yeah, couple 20,000, 200,000 more subscribers. That should do it.
Yeah.
Well, let's. I like to keep it at an hour. I think that's a good time for stream. Does anyone else have anything to plug that's coming up? Any streams coming up? Anyone likes to plug any projects
Uh,
or any?
nothing
And also,
really.
any of you guys making it out to that protest at all? I know Marcus, you're not. You're in New Orleans, so you're not in that area of LA. Chad, I know you were thinking about going, right?
Yeah,
To
it's
the
a little
protest.
too far for me though. I'd like to go to
Yeah.
something at some point though. Maybe if
Yeah.
they did another one in Clearwater, I'd like to go to that.
That would be a good place to have it. First off, it's Scientology's home. Florida is relatively um, easier to get for people
Yeah.
on the East Coast, and I think a lot of people are on the East Coast. I mean, I could be wrong. A lot of the creators are actually from California, but um, yeah, I think a protest in Clearwater would be great. I missed that tour thing that they did, Headley and Aaron and a couple other of them. Did you ever see that video,
Wasn't
Chad
that a
or
couple of
Mark?
years ago?
Yeah, yeah, it was years
Yeah,
ago. Mark Bunker and then that seemed cool though.
that was before we knew him. Yeah, I mean that yeah, if they were doing a tour, that would be something else.
Good point, Japan.
What did it
Oh,
say?
getting serenaded. This was in reference to the werewolf game yesterday. Um,
Get
he
by.
bought a
So it gave Mitch away for being there. Interesting. Huh.
for being the werewolf. He put like some light behind him. He was his excuse was that it was adding to the spookiness of the event. However, he totally gave away that he was the werewolf. So
Yeah, that was funny.
yeah.
That sounds fun to watch. I'm gonna have to watch that.
So Chad, you have car talk coming up. What else do
Yep,
you have?
Card Talk tomorrow, and then Monday's the pre-show. Anyone's welcome to email me if they want to come. We did have the max people last week of 10 people.
Okay.
So first come, first serve. And
Oh,
then what else is there? That might be it. So except for my new videos about Marty, and we got the Griff Kill Zone.
Marcus, can you lower that for one second? I can't hear.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so yeah, besides the pre-show, we got the Marty videos I just posted and the
Right,
Griff ones from last week.
right.
That's about it.
And the nerdy bunch is what days?
Saturday, one,
Saturdays.
yep,
Saturday.
1 o'clock, Clearwater time. Yeah.
Gotcha. Sure. And what about you, Marcus? What do you got down the pipe?
You don't want to know.
That's very ominous.
That's just I got a bunch of shit, man.
Yeah.
I got a stalled documentary. I got a record that I'm working on that ain't stalled, but it's whatever. I got a band to put together, and
Good point there, Japan.
everything else, all the travel and yeah.
All right. Staying busy. Are you gonna record this album at home, or you taking it to a real studio?
Um, well, I'm gonna record what I can here,
Yeah. Do the
uh,
mixing, mastering somewhere else.
and then no, I mean, Travis and I go to the Maroney with Rick Nelson,
Okay.
theMaroneyStudios.com. And you can check it out. It's really uh, it's a not real nice vibe, real good studio, open room, a lot of open space,
Yeah.
which is really nice because it kind of gives you that club feel.
Yeah, I've been
And
to some
because
fancy studios,
it used to
pool
be a
tables.
club. It's the old Luthjan's Dance Hall in 1911,
Oh.
and yeah, he lucked out into that from
I walked in. This is the first time I've been in a real professional recording studio. But as soon as you walk in, like you feel the air change, and like you know what I'm talking about when you walk into
yeah.
like one of those. Oh my gosh,
Uh-huh.
the acoustics are just absurdly good. I don't know.
I've been in a lot of
It
different
makes
ones.
your
Some of them
whole
are
body
freaky.
feel
Like
crazy.
there's a room in Nashville that has nothing but Mossenberg cubes in it, and I've never been in it, but I have a friend who's been in it, and he said it would drive him insane having to mix in there
Yeah.
because you hear there's like nothing. It's mathematically acoustically dead, like from point to point to point. So you hear your heartbeat, you hear your blood moving, you hear weird
You
shit
hear
that
Chad breathing from
Yeah.
another state.
there's a Guinness Book of World Records for longest time spent in an anechoic chamber. I don't know who has the Guinness record anymore, but
Is that one of those like sound deprivation chamber, or
They build them for jet engine testing because they usually do that either underground or in these like big um, they're these big warehouses like
right?
air aircraft warehouses, and but there's some underground that like they're these giant uh, triangular cones, and they're everywhere. Some are very big, some are small, but you cannot hear like it's. Well, actually, that's the thing. You hear nothing, but you hear all you can hear is your body.
Jeez.
So it drives people. It can make people very uncomfortable. Make people
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
People
Ugh.
could throw up. Get even get like
That's
what's that condition where you're dizzy all the time?
vertigo.
Vertigo. Yeah, causes
Yeah,
vertigo. It's
yeah.
that intense in some of these anechoic chambers.
Oh, that's not for me. That's
No,
not for
same
me.
here.
And then you got people doing. If you think about it, you got people testing jet engines in those
Ugh.
in those environments. Now they do give them suits a lot of the time. Yeah, they give them big suits, but like.
Hopefully, they get paid pretty well.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. These are like Raytheon people and Northrop
Oh
Grumman
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah. My buddy's an underwater welder, and the amount he
Oh, I've
gets
known a
paid is
few of those.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
they get bank.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Talk
Yeah.
about come off a hitch. Man, I got $12,000 just in my pocket. That's not even
Sheesh.
what's in the bank.
All right, guys. Well, I guess we'll wrap this up. Anyone have any last words? Chad, I see you have a drawing. You have
Oh, I
something
just wanted to
there?
say hi to Levin Smith again.
Oh, Evan Smith. There he is. Well, I want to thank you both for joining. I really appreciate it. This was cool.
Thanks for
And
having me.
yeah,
No
we'll have to
problem,
do it
man.
again.
Cool
Yeah.
hang. Bye,
And Marcus,
everybody.
we'll have to have you serenade or maybe make an intro with some music next time.
Sure.
I think that'd be sweet.
Right on.
All right, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
Pete.
you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Okay.
Have a good one.